Hi, my name is Vivian, and today I'm going to teach you to make a homemade lemon vinaigrette. Salad should not be endured, it should be enjoyed. And the secret to enjoying your salad is making your dressing homemade. It is just so much better that way. So this dressing today that we're making is quite zesty, quite strongly flavored. And for that reason, you're going to want to put it on some fairly robust greens, things like romaine lettuce, crunchy cucumbers, that kind of thing. Don't put it on spring greens. Let me show you the materials we're going to use today. We have the juice of 1 lemon, a little clove of garlic, a little bit of water, some extra virgin olive oil, nice olivey flavor, dry mustard. You can also use prepared mustard. Dijon or grainy mustard would be great. Salt and sugar. And that's it for the ingredients. Now for our materials, you're going to need a chef's knife with a curved blade, nice and sharp, a mason jar with a lid that fits nice and tightly, some measuring cups, a teaspoon, a couple of clean spoons for taste testing, and a cutting board, and that's it. Let's get started. And we're going to start with the hardest part, which is the garlic. Let me show you what I'm doing here on the board. Okay, so I'm going to cut off the top and tail of our little garlic here. Now, you may have encountered that garlic the skin can stick to it and it can be hard to get off. So in order to deal with that, we're just going to put the flat part of our knife on top of the garlic, press down, crush the garlic clove, and then the skin is going to come off much more easily. Oh, look at that. It came right off on my knife. I couldn't find it. Here's the other part. Okay. So now we are going to just put a tiny drop of water on the garlic. And the reason we do that is because garlic can be quite sticky, can stick to the knife. But if I put the drop of water on, it's not going to do that. Okay, I've started chopping, but let me tell you what I'm doing. You can see my one hand is on the handle and the other hand is on the top of the blade. And so my action that I'm doing here is I'm just rocking the knife back and forth. It never fully leaves the board, and that allows me to have excellent control of the chopping that I'm doing where the blade lands, which allows me to get the garlic chopped really, really fine. This is super important because nobody wants a big bite of a huge piece of garlic. We want that to be evenly spread throughout. So you can see, using this technique, you can chop your garlic up very, very fine, really, really quickly. I'm just gonna pick it up with my knife and show you. Super, super fine. Okay, that's gonna go into our mason jar. And believe it or not, we're mostly done because the rest is just adding ingredients. We are gonna add the lemon juice. We're gonna add 1/3 cup of oil. Almost out of olive oil. That happens a lot around here. We're going to add 1/4 cup of water. And then it gets even easier. We're going to put in a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of dry mustard. And that, my friends, is it. Now we just need to combine this, and this is why we have a jar instead of a bowl, is it's going to allow us to combine this really easily without making a mess. So we give her a little shake, 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 and we've combined all that oil and our other ingredients very nicely together, and we didn't get ourselves messy in the process. Okay, final step is taste testing, and don't skip this. This is important. What am I looking for? It might be too sour. And if that's the case, we're going to add some more sugar. It might not be quite zesty enough. And if that's the case, then you're going to have to use your judgment and your taste to say, does it need a little more salt? Maybe it needs a little more lemon. Or maybe it needs a little more mustard for that je ne sais quoi. So let's give it a try. That's actually really good. I don't think it needs anything. So final little tip for when you're serving this up. you're gonna have your salad in a big bowl. Right before you serve it, pour the dressing over the top. Don't have people add the dressing while the salad's on their own plate, because if you do it that way, then the leaves are not going to get properly covered in the dressing. So this is a lemon vinaigrette. This is going to allow you to enjoy your salad like a happy little bunny. So thanks very much for sharing these few minutes with me. Bye-bye.